I always had a normal life until the day this guy arrived at my house. He said, I'm going to leave here. I ended up getting very confused, and I asked why he was going to leave. And at the time he said, I'm being chased by ghosts. Yes, he grabbed his bags and ended up leaving. He ended up arriving at the airport and disappeared from here. And since then, he's never been seen again. I wonder where this military guy is at the moment, but this friend of mine ended up arriving here. And as usual, he's laughing at me. They always keep laughing at me because they think it's funny that I was a friend of the military guy. He said that guy was crazy. He said he was chased by the evil entity. I know this sounds funny, but what if he's right and he really was chased by an entity, and because of that he went crazy? But he disagrees. My friend thinks the guy was just crazy and there was no reason for him to be crazy. But I disagree because I've been investigating and I discovered simply bizarre things, because here on this tablet are the recordings from all the cameras in my house. Now, I'm going back a little in time, and now we're on the day he was coming to my house to say goodbye to me. Then he stopped because he saw something back there, and you can see that there really was something chasing him. Seriously, these cameras revealed bizarre things. I would never imagine that that guy was telling the truth. Now I'm leaving here to investigate this better. This anomaly was right here in the front, but out of respect for the military guy, I'm going to call this anomaly an entity. Literally, it was right here in the front, exactly at this tree. Or maybe it was at this other tree. I'm going to have to check this better. He's leaving here again. Once again, he's coming here to make fun of me, but I'm going to stay hidden here. I don't want my friend laughing at me anymore. He's going to my house because he thinks I'm going crazy, but that doesn't even make sense. He didn't see the things I saw, and now he just ended up leaving here, but it looks like he saw me, so he's coming here to talk to me. Dude, I arrived here. Tell me what you have to say. He said, the military guy is on the television. He's way too funny. Wait, what are you talking about? We have to see this now. So I'm coming here running. He has to show me on his television what is appearing there. Okay, I'm coming here to his house, and you have to turn on your television now. So he came here, and he's finally turning this on. Okay, I'm seeing this, and the military guy is appearing on the television. I don't know what's happening. The journalist grabbed the microphone. He said, tell us more about the entities that were chasing you. Then he received the microphone, but he got in front of the television. Even the journalist thought this was weird. He said, everyone calls me crazy, but it's true. I was chased by entities. Wait, you turned off the television. Dude, why did you do that? But he's just laughing. Dude, turn this on again. I want to see what else he's going to say on the television. So, he's turning this on, but you can see that this guy is staring at the television, and he turned it off again. Okay, I'm going to leave here. What happened was really weird. This friend of mine thinks entities don't exist. Dude, I guarantee you they exist, and this military guy is definitely the biggest proof of that. He was chased until the last moment he was here. Now a few hours have passed, and I'm leaving here to go to the bank because I have important things to do. And this guy is also coming back to the city. Bob, welcome to the city, but I'm going to have to park the car right here. I have to get some money at the bank in case people start calling me crazy. When the military guy started going crazy, the bank blocked his money because they thought he was going to spend everything he had, which is very weird. I didn't know a bank could do that. So now I'm arriving right here. This is the guy who works at the bank. I want to get 30% of all the money I have. And now even he got scared. He moved back on his chair. He said, do you think we're going to block your money? We would never do that. So why did the military guy complain that you blocked his money? He always told me about this. Then he got closer. He said he wasn't in condition to make a good decision, so he temporarily blocked his money. So you did exactly what I said you did. You blocked his money because you thought he was crazy, and it looks like he agreed. So that's why I want my money. Okay, I got this card, and now I'm going to be able to get 30% of the money I have. I'm going to have to take everything here, because if one day I want to escape from here, at least I'll have money for the trip, which is something the military guy didn't have. When he went to travel at the airport, he came to ask me for money. So now I'm coming back here to the car. Wow, but why did everything get dark out of nowhere? The night got much darker than normal, which even makes me scared. But I'm arriving here at the car. Wait, but what is this? There's a very weird person here in the front who's applauding me. Dude, why are you applauding me? But it looks like he's not here anymore. He was here, but now he's not anymore. Okay, this is definitely weird. Maybe he's a thief, so I'm coming back to my car. Sometimes it might really be that he's a thief. So, I have to go back home now. I always leave my car here because it's a tradition in the city. Normally people leave the car here also as a form of respect, and also to show that the neighborhood is safe. But since then, people stopped doing this. Since the day the military guy started going crazy. I was sleeping here, but there's weird noise happening, so I ended up getting up. Okay, I have to get my gun, so I'm looking for it. Someone is breaking into my house. I have to stop this person now. Okay, I don't know who's in my house, but I'm coming here very carefully. So far I haven't seen anyone, so I'm going down here, but the door is locked, except I forgot to lock this door. Okay, this is terrible. I don't know if there's someone inside, but whoever is here, know that I'm armed, so you have to get out of here now. And after looking a lot, I didn't find anyone. I think there's no person in my house, so I think now I can come back here to sleep. Wait, but what is this? It looks like there's someone here in the front, and it's that same thief from before, and now he ended up disappearing. Dude, that was very weird. I don't know what that was that happened. I just know that I need help. We're now on another day, and I'm calling a friend to tell him what happened. Yes, I literally saw the ghost, or better saying, an entity. He said, that doesn't exist. If it existed, I would have already seen it. Dude, I'm telling you that I saw this, even even my friend thinks I'm lying. Well, I grabbed this money of mine. I'm coming out here. But what is this? There's a very weird person over there in the front, and he disappeared. This time it was a different entity that appeared. I literally never saw this before. But now I'm coming here to my car. I'm going to have to buy some things. So I'm coming here in the front to buy wood, and also several other things that will be necessary to protect my house here in Brookhaven. Okay, I'm passing here on the yellow light because I don't care about that. And now I just arrived here. This guy is working. Do you guys by any chance deliver wood? I really need a lot of things. So he's looking here, and it looks like yes. So I want a lot of wood at my house. He doesn't know how much. I want everything you have. Literally, I want everything. And now even he got scared. He said that would be very expensive. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure of that. And now this friend of mine arrived here. Dude, what are you doing? Are you seriously following me? He said you're paranoid and you're going crazy. And he's coming here to do his shopping. Okay, maybe he's a little right. Maybe I'm going crazy. I hope he's wrong. Several hours passed, and they delivered all the wood. There's a lot of wood at my house. But here's the payment. I believe everything is there. Well, it looks correct. So now he's going to leave here. They had to bring a giant truck to unload the wood. And now he's officially leaving here. With this wood, I'm going to protect my house from these entities that are appearing in the city. I'm putting wood on my windows. So far, everything here is normal. Wait, but what's happening? This guy is very injured, and he's coming here to the front. I literally don't know what's happening, and it looks like he's coming in my direction. Okay, I don't know what happened, so I'm coming here to see this. Dude, what happened? Why are you injured? He said, I swear I saw a ghost on the street. Dude, take me there, now. Literally, I want to see this too. So, he's driving my car. I want to see where he saw the ghost, because this will be very important. But now he's coming here in the front, and there's something over there. Dude, what happened here? Your truck is in the middle of nowhere, and it looks like there was an accident here. Okay, this is very weird. His truck is completely destroyed. It looks like he saw something that made his truck get destroyed. Or maybe he tried to dodge something, and it looks like he agrees with this theory. You tried to dodge the ghost, and simply flipped the truck. He said it was giant. It was almost twice my height. So that means it was much taller than you. Dude, if that's true, that's bizarre. This is really scary. Now more hours have passed. I'm tired of putting wood on the windows. I think I deserve to rest a little after everything that happened. So I'm coming back inside. You can see that there's a lot of wood on the windows. I dedicated the whole night to protecting my house, but it's very hard to do this alone, especially because my friends don't believe me. This is big and he thinks I'm lying, even though I have no reason to lie. Seriously, I have no reason to do this, but now it's a good moment to sleep because I'm very tired. Wait, but where am I? I literally don't know where I am. I just know that I'm very weird. Okay, I don't know which way I should go, and also, I don't know what streets these are. They're very weird streets. I'm coming here to the front. Okay, I definitely can't fall down here. I don't know what's here, but it's definitely not safe. Dude, how weird. I don't know where I am. A few hours have passed, and so far I haven't found anything. I'm walking through very weird path. I don't know where I'm supposed to arrive. But some hours passed, and until now I haven't found anything. I'm starting to think I'm walking in circles, and I'm never going to get out of here. So still, I'm coming here to the front. I think I'm going to jump down here to see what will happen. I'm not scared of this anymore. And now I jumped here, and it looks like all of this was a dream. This was the worst nightmare of all, because it lasted an eternity. Okay, I'm leaving here. I'm really very tired. I'm even sweating. Dude, this nightmare was horrible. Now I'm going down here. I'm coming here again to have dinner. I'm coming here because my friend is right here, and maybe he understands a little about my nightmare. Seriously, what happened was bizarre. Now even he got up there, and he wants to know what's happening. I've been talking to him for a few hours, and I told him everything that happened. This was the entire nightmare I had. Even the guy who makes hamburgers was watching this. And now, he went back to work, and now he's making the food. He said, you feel fear, and you only woke up from the nightmare when you overcame your biggest fear. Okay, and what was my biggest fear? Literally, this doesn't make sense. But now he arrived there with my food. Okay, I'm going to take this, because I'm hungry. Look, thank you very much. Now it's time to eat. Seriously, this is very good. Again, he arrived at my table. He said, your biggest fear in the nightmare was what was under the street, and when you jumped there, you woke up. This makes a little sense, but I hope you're wrong, because the solution isn't simply defeating my fears. That doesn't even make sense. If that were true, the military guy wouldn't have left the city. So I'm coming back home. This didn't help me at all. So I'm coming here to the front, but I'm very scared of this, and now I'm going to leave my car right here. Actually, I'm going to take it back home. I don't care about this. I'm not going to follow the city's tradition anymore of leaving the car right in this part. I don't trust anyone anymore. I don't know who to trust anymore. So I'm coming back here. I'm closing these doors for the first time. I always left this open. Now I'm not going to do this anymore. But it looks like there's something here in the front. Dude, it's another ghost. This is simply very weird. It's right there, haunting my house. This is simply scary. I'm calling a friend because he has to see this. Okay, he answered. Dude, are you seeing this? Wait, the entity left here. This is bizarre. He said, I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, I know you're not seeing anything. It's because it already left. But now I'm going to hang up. I don't know why, but this entity disappeared as soon as I called a friend. Okay, I'm coming here to sleep, so I'm turning off the light, and I'm coming back here to my room. I can't be scared of this. I have to stop being scared, and then finally they will disappear. But it looks like it's here behind. Dude, I'm seeing you. I can't see very well, but I can see that it's here. So I closed the curtains. It's the best thing I can do at the moment, and now I'm going to sleep. We're now on another day. day, and I didn't have nightmares. This is a victory for me. It may sound weird, but it's a very big victory. Now, I'm going down here. I'm very happy. Bob is here in the front, and it looks like he's calling me. Bob, I'm very happy. Today I didn't have nightmares. He said, me neither. I didn't know you were having nightmares, but it's good that you stopped having that. I'm coming here to his house, because a week ago I arranged that we would play basketball, and now we're here. We're playing a different match. Now he threw there, but you can see that he ended up missing. You're not very good at this. I'm going to show you how to play. So I arrived right here, and now I threw. I'm sure I'm going to hit this, but I missed. I didn't expect that I was going to miss. Some hours passed. I'm coming down here. I'm coming here to the bank to return this money, because I know I'm not going to need to leave the city. So I arrived right here, and I'm going to return this. Perfect. I gave this money to him, and now he's going there to deposit the money. And the next step is to remove the wood that's on the windows. I really need to do this. So now, I'm going to do exactly that. My friend is already coming back. I don't know what he's doing this time, but I have to go there to find out. Now, he's going back to his house. For some reason, he's acting very weird. He went back inside. He never leaves his car parked like this. It looks like he bought a box. I'm watching to see what he bought, and it looks like he bought a gun. Dude, why did you do this? Seriously, this is very weird. Because he hates guns, he would only buy this to defend himself. So I'm secretly coming to his house. He can't know that I'm spying on him, or else he's simply going to get very angry. So I'm going up the stairs very carefully, and he's holding this gun in that direction. He said, get out of here now, please. Dude, he's talking to himself. There's no one in that room, which is even more bizarre. There are literally no people, and he's shooting into the middle of nowhere. Dude, you're going crazy. Maybe it's better for me to leave here, and then understand what's happening. But meanwhile, I'm watching him, because I have to find out what's happening to him. I know this can be very serious, so I have this camera. I'm watching him. Now, he arrived right there. He's looking in that direction. Dude, what could there be up ahead that he's watching? He's even shooting. Okay, I have to see this better. So, for that, I'm coming here to the front, but it looks like there's nothing there, which is even weirder. He's shooting into the middle of nowhere. Now, he left his house, and he's coming in this direction, which is very weird. Dude, there are no people there, but I'm recording all of this. A few hours passed. Even this guy is leaving here, and to this day they haven't removed this truck from here. But I'm coming to talk to my friend about what's happening to him. He's putting wood on his windows, which was the exact same thing that happened to me. Dude, you have to get here. I'm going to tell you the truth of what's happening. He said, I'm being chased. I saw a ghost there in the trees and in my room. Dude, that's literally a lie. Incredibly, I recorded all of this. So, take this camera and see this. When he was shooting at the trees, there was nothing. Maybe, in your view, there was something, but it was all a lie. He dropped this camera, he said, so it was all my imagination. I hope so. Probably. This is from our imagination. And this guy is coming back to the city. He saw the accident that happened. Dude, you have to overcome this and understand that you're better than this. So he understood. And now he went back to his house. Now I'm coming back here home, especially because it's night. Wait, but what is this? This guy is in front of me, but I know you're fake. You simply don't exist. But he appeared here. What are you doing? He said, who said that we're fake? There's no way you're real. Everything makes me believe that you're not real. But he teleported and now he hit me. I don't know why he did this. He just wanted to prove that he's real. And now he left here. This is terrible because if they're really real, this is much worse than I imagined. But one of them is here in the front and there's also another one back here. Okay, I have to go back home. I have to lock my door. I'm never going to open this again. My garage was closed and it looks like there's one of them out here. Okay, this is very weird. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm literally being chased. This is me. I'm basically a cowboy, and this is the person who's teaching me all this. He said, let's go to the first challenge, but you're going to do it without a horse. I'm ready to do this. He's showing how to do it. He has to jump this part. This looks really easy. It's just jumping over the fence. And now I think it's my turn to do this. I'm sure I'm going to make it, because I want to be the best cowboy ever. So now I'm jumping this on foot. It's really weird doing this on foot, because I'm doing the challenge without a horse. Okay, I think I already finished this, and now I want to know the next challenge. He said, come here. I'm going to give you a horse just for you. Wait, I'm going to get a horse. Dude, this is the best gift ever. I wonder if it's this horse. But it looks like it's not. I'm going to have to follow him, and it looks like the horse is back here. I don't know how I didn't see this horse before, but this is the most beautiful horse ever, and apparently this horse is mine. So now I got up here. Dude, thank you so much for the gift. Now I'm coming here to do this with the horse. I'm going to do the hardest challenge ever. So now I started jumping like this. I'm just going to finish this challenge. I made it, dude. I'm doing really well, and he's also doing this. He also completed the challenge. But now we're literally going to the city, because we're cowboys, and we have to see the city a little better. But now he stopped here. He has something to say. He said, I'm going to do my things, because I'm the mayor of the city, and take care of the city meanwhile. But now the mayor just left here, and yes, this guy is the mayor of the city. I know this may look really weird, but it's exactly what happened. It's really cool that my friend is simply the mayor of the city. But I'm coming here to the front, and a car arrived. He got out of the car with this gun. Dude, I don't know what's happening. I just know that now I raised my hands. I don't know why he's holding this gun. He said, give me all your money now. Dude, I don't have money. I know this looks really weird, but I'm simply without money at the moment. But he's aiming this item here. He said, you walk with the mayor. Stop lying. But now the sheriff is arriving here. This guy ran away from here because he knows the sheriff can arrest him. I'm really lucky the sheriff got here. He's coming to see what's happening, and he's even armed. But now he's coming right here. Dude, they tried to steal my money, and once again it was that player who tries to steal everyone's money. So he dropped this gun. He said, "Why don't you have a gun yet?" I thought I didn't need a gun, but now I want to buy this, and it looks like he's going to take me to the place. It's really good that this guy is helping me, because I definitely need help. I just don't know where to buy the gun, but he arrived right at this part. Okay, we left the horse here. I wonder in which store I buy weapons, but now he's calling me up there. Wait, that's exactly where you buy weapons. I walk in front of this store every day, and I didn't even know that. So now I'm going up here. Dude, there are many really cool options, but this one is only for army people, and also people who work in the police, just like the sheriff. But he's looking here, and it looks like he already knows what I should choose. Okay, there are really cool weapons here. Okay, I got this weapon. Dude, this weapon looks really good. He said, you can make modifications to the weapon. So, since I can make modifications to the weapon, I really want to do that. I'm changing this weapon of mine. I can put this silencer, but I don't think I need that. Only criminals need these things. But I put this flashlight, which can be very useful, but I think it's already good. I don't need more things from this store, even though there are many cool things. He understood that, and now he just left here. He's going there to do his job, because he's a sheriff, and he has to take care of the city. If he doesn't take care of the city, literally thieves will get here to rob all the establishments. Now a few hours have passed, and I'm riding around the city with my horse. Well, I'm passing near the bank, but it looks like something happened. I don't know exactly what happened here, but the sheriff is standing here in the front, and this friend of mine just arrived here, and he gave those documents. I wonder what happened, and I think I should stop here to understand what happened at the bank, but my friend is explaining everything. He said, 2 armed men stole all the gold from the bank. Now even the mayor is arriving here, because something terrible happened. Dude, if even the mayor came, it's because what happened here was very serious, and now you can see that he got very scared. He said, if we don't recover the gold, we're going to lose everything in the city. Okay, this really is horrible. For you who don't know, the whole economy of the city is based on gold. I had a bit of gold saved in the bank, and now even my gold was stolen, but I'm going back home, because I learned something with time. There are things that unfortunately can't be changed, so, based on that, I'm going back home. Well, I'm arriving here, but there's a very suspicious car passing here. It's that same guy from before. And apparently he's going back to his house. I wonder which house he lives in, because there are several houses here, and apparently he lives right in this house. I would never imagine that the guy who lives in this house is the same guy who tried to steal my money. Seriously, this is really weird. Now a whole day has passed, and I was sleeping since then, but now I'm finally waking up. I don't know the reason, but there's a person arriving here, which in this case is the sheriff. He came here with the mayor. Dude, what are you two doing here? I don't understand why both of you are in my house, but I went outside, and can you tell me what's happening? Because at the moment I'm really confused. He said, we need help to recover the gold from the bank. Is it serious that you two memorized what you were going to say? Okay, this is really weird, so come inside here to talk. I want you to explain better what's happening, and why I should help you. I think there are better options around the city. I'm just a cowboy from the countryside, who literally knows nothing about the city. He said, that's exactly why we chose you. You won't be suspicious, so you want me to spy on the thieves? It looks like he said yes, but how am I going to tell you that they're in specific places so you can arrest them? And he also doesn't know. Okay, I will investigate this, but obviously I'm going to need your help. You have to tell me where I should go, and it looks like it's the sheriff who's going to help me. Even the mayor left here, because there's nothing else he can do, and now explain everything to me. Now a few hours have passed, and now we're going on the first mission. So we're right here, and do you think there's something here in the front? I'm only seeing this farmer, who finally came back here to sleep. He doesn't even know the things that are happening. But what do you think is in this giant warehouse? There could literally be anything inside there. He said, I don't know, and the only person who can open the gate is the owner of the warehouse. Since we can't go inside there, we have to try to observe what's inside. He's helping me climb up here. Okay, I got up here because he helped me climb up here. I don't think I'm going to be able to help you climb up here too. Even if he tries, it's impossible. But he's getting here behind. Now he climbed there, and he finally got here. We're here observing this warehouse. I'm starting to find this really weird. It looks like there's something inside there, but I can't see it, and it looks like he has binoculars. You could give that to me, right? So he gave me that. So now I'm observing this, and it looks like there's a lot of money inside there. There's literally all the gold in the city, and even a bit more. Whoever lives in that house definitely stole all the money from the bank. He's looking here, and it looks like he agreed, but unfortunately we can't enter this house. The only person who can open this gate is the owner of the house, but I'm coming here to see if I can open this. But unfortunately I can't. Now even he's coming here. Dude, I can't open this. It's practically impossible. He said, stay here watching and find out who the owner of the house is. Okay, I will do that. I'm going to find out who stole the gold from this city. And now he left here to protect the city, because that's literally his job. Now a whole day has passed, and dude, I'm really tired. Wait, but what are you doing here? It looks like my friend arrived here on the chimney. He simply found me, and now we're both observing who is possibly the owner of the warehouse. But dude, I'm really tired. I can't keep watching this anymore. So he's calling me to go to his house, because he lives nearby. Literally this red house is my friend's house, and now I decided to come here. This really is the best option, so I'm going inside here. I'm starting to think better about this. Since then the bank has been totally closed. But what if it was the sheriff himself who did this? He would be the perfect person to rob the bank. He got up here, and even my friend agrees with this. But the mayor arrived here. He said, why would he rob the bank? If he's the guy who robbed the bank, all of this is going to make a lot of sense. He left me watching this house to discover the owner of the house. But the truth is that the owner was never going to arrive, because the owner is exactly the sheriff, but he disagrees with my theory, and now he just left here. This proves it wasn't the mayor. Literally, the mayor just left here. This proves it wasn't the mayor, because if it had been him who robbed the bank, he would have agreed with this theory. He said, but who's going to arrest the sheriff if he's the only police officer in the city? Leave it to me, because I already have a plan. Now a few hours have passed. I'm simply going down here. Well, I'm coming here to talk to the sheriff, but first I have a question for you. This is the most obvious question I should have asked from the beginning. Didn't you see who robbed the bank? Because I think you were there at the moment. He said, I didn't see, because it was really fast. I'm coming here to talk to the sheriff. I have something important to tell him. No person has arrived there until the moment, so I give up the investigations, and he agreed with that. Well, I'm coming back here, because I'm going to go home, and this friend of mine was waiting for me. Now let's go to part 2 of the plan. I'm going to pretend that I'm going back home, and he was watching this, and he simply went back on the horse. But now he's coming up here, and from what it looks like he's really coming here to this house. Literally, he's the owner here, because I just discovered the whole truth, and now even he got scared. Wait, but the mayor appeared here. Dude, why were you inside our car? Seriously, this doesn't make sense. He said, I stayed to find out if you were the thief, but now I discovered who it is, and now he's coming here to arrest the sheriff. The sheriff arrived here, and now he's going to jail, and we're all helping the mayor. Even my friend showed up with a broom, which is the most dangerous broom of all. Well, I arrived here with this vehicle, and the sheriff is going to be arrested. Dude, but there's something really weird happening. I think there are more people involved in the case. It doesn't make sense that only the sheriff did this, so I'm taking him to prison. But I already know he's not the only person who did this. It's impossible that only the sheriff took all this gold. Since then, he's being interrogated. They're asking him several questions. He said, I'm not going to tell who helped me. Dude, that's a shame, because we're going to have to investigate possible thieves to find out who helped him. But I'm getting inside here to talk to him. We have 3 suspects in the city, and if you don't help us, you're going to get the maximum sentence. It looks like he's confused. The minimum sentence is 3 years in prison, and the maximum sentence is 50 years in prison, and you can see that now he got scared. Now a few hours have passed, and I'm really angry. He gave me a list of 2 people, and from the 2 people who are on this list, only one of them committed the crime. He got closer. He said, he made a riddle, but at least we're very lucky, because both suspects live really close. So I'm investigating this house, and this friend of mine is investigating that other house. Wait, but I remembered that at that moment a thief literally entered the garage of this house. So, it was probably him who did this. Dude, we have to go there to arrest him now. So come here in the car. This is probably going to be our only chance to arrest him. So I'm coming right here. He arrived here to see what's happening, and raise your hands. He raised his hands, and now get inside the car. We're going to take you to prison to find out if you really stole the city's gold. He said, I didn't do this because it's too risky. Okay, this is a little weird, and maybe he's telling the truth. Now this guy is arrested, and this guy is being interrogated, but so far he proved that he's innocent. Even though he tried to steal my money, he wasn't the person who stole the gold. Even he's confused. Dude, you shouldn't be confused. Now we know who really stole the gold from the bank, so I got my horse, and he's coming here to get his horse. This is really weird. His horse is very small, and actually the name of that isn't even horse. I don't remember the correct name, so now we're coming here in the front to finally arrest this player. But I already know how this is going to end. It's probably going to end in a shootout, and my friend has a golden gun. I need you to hide. So now he's coming here, and he stayed behind the bush. I'm coming here to talk to the owner of this house, and it looks like he's here in the front, and apparently he's armed. But he stood up, and he's shooting. Okay, I crouched down. He really tried to hit me, but now he's coming right here. He's going to get his horse. Okay, I have to go after him, but it looks like he escaped through this door. He had a plan to escape. Okay, I have to go after him now. So I'm coming here behind his house, and it looks like he's right there. Dude, I can see you. But now I got my weapon, but I don't want to hit him. But I'm trying to hit him, because he becomes a danger to society. Okay, now my horse is much faster. I'm getting closer. Dude, you better stop. So get off the horse, and if you don't stop now, this will be your end. Finally, he raised his hands. I think it's time for you to remove this mask. So he removed that. And tell me, are you the guy who robbed the bank? He said, I didn't do this for money. I wanted revenge on the mayor who banned crimes. I'm going to tell you something that everyone should tell you, but this is the most bizarre thing I've ever heard in my life. The mayor did the right thing, and he wanted revenge anyway. Now I'm taking him to prison. He's going to stay here for a very long time. Everything that happened was really weird, but now both criminals are arrested. But the mayor got closer. He said, you and Big will be the new sheriffs of the city. Dude, this is simply amazing. Starting today I'm a sheriff, and my friend also became a sheriff, and you can see that he's already eating the police station's food. I'm a racing runner in Brookhaven. I love doing what I do because I'm happy. And also my rival is very happy. But he came closer. He said, did you see that it's the end of cars in Brookhaven? And why would this be the end of cars in Brookhaven? Seriously, that doesn't even make sense. Everything here in the city is going really well. But now it looks like he just left here. He simply abandoned me. Now literally hours have passed. And I'm ready to come to one more race. This time it's going to be a very different race. I'll have to turn here on the left to race against literally a friend. But since then he's going crazy. He's saying that this is the end of cars in Brookhaven. But so far he hasn't said the reason. Okay, Okay, I just arrived here, and the biggest race of all time is going to happen. He said, the race is going to be to the gas station. Okay, I'm ready to start this. I'm sure I'm going to win this race. So now it looks like it began. So I'm coming here in the front. I have to beat him now. But he's very fast. He's really beating me. And now he made a perfect turn. I can't believe he managed to do that. I really was the loser. And now he came here to the gas station because we both have to refuel the car. It's been literally days since I refueled this car. So he's calling the guy who works here, who's now looking at him. He said, it's been a week since we've had gas here. And now even my friend got scared. Wait, but when is the gas coming back? He came here to talk, but apparently he also doesn't know. Dude, how do you not know that? You literally work here, and you should know when the gas is coming back. But he came closer. He said, it's not my fault that you spent everything racing. Yeah, maybe you're right. We're both leaving. There's literally nothing we can do. This is definitely the end of Brookhaven. We have to save as much gas as possible. I have very little gas in my car. I have enough to go around the map. And now my friend is coming back here to his house. But apparently the gas ran out. Are you serious that your gas ran out in the middle of nowhere? This is terrible. He's messing here to try to fix this. Dude, if you want, you can take some gas that I still have in my car, and you should use that to park your car. He understood that, so he's coming here to get the gas from my car. Luckily, there's still a little, and he's putting the gas in his car. I hope he didn't take too much. And now he finished this. He said, I took only half. Wait, what are you talking about? You were supposed to have taken 10%, but he simply took half. Dude, what you did was terrible. Now my car has only half the gas it had before. Okay, I'm coming here to turn off the light. I don't want it to stay on all night, but now I'm simply sleeping. And now several hours have passed. I just woke up from a terrible day. I hope the gas comes back in Brookhaven, because I have to refuel my car. But every second that passes, I suspect that my friend was right this whole time, because he said that this is the end of cars. And so far this is correct. This is literally being the end of cars. I'm leaving here. Wait, but the mayor is coming here. I don't know what happened. And now he just got out of the car. He has a very important announcement to say. Okay, I'm coming here to hear this. The other Brookhaven residents are also coming to understand what's happening. Seriously, I don't know what made the mayor come to the city. He only comes to give horrible news. He said, I see that not all the residents are here. I just want you to say what's happening. I'll tell everyone what happened. There are only 3 people here in a neighborhood that has much more than just 3 people. Tell us what's happening. And the 2 arrived here too. Well, he's preparing to talk. He said, we didn't buy any more gas for the city. From today on, buy electric cars. This literally can't be true. You need to buy gas now. And you can see that now everyone is scared. And now he simply left here. This literally means that several people are going to lose their jobs because gas is very important for our cars. Meanwhile, the mayor is using a car that's powered by gas. I think that if he wants to make a change like this in the city, he should be the first one to test this change. Instead of this, we're testing this to see if it's really possible to live without gas. And you can see that these 2 are very scared. He said, I work as a taxi driver. What am I going to do now? That's really a great question. Again, a few hours have passed, and this taxi driver is coming back here. I wonder what he's going to do. His car is gas powered. You can see that he's very angry and grabbed an axe. He said, this is a protest against the mayor. And for some reason, he's recording this. I really don't know what's happening here, but it looks like he's going to destroy his car. Okay, this is very weird. I just know that my friend is recording all this. I'm coming here to the television to see if this is showing here, and it looks like this is really appearing on television. This is amazing. And now he has a final message. He said, the mayor deserves to lose his car. Let's go destroy it. It looks like they're going to destroy the mayor's car, but I don't think they should do this, because here at the city hall there's certainly the mayor, but there's also a police officer who works here all day. I have to warn them that they can't do this, but they already left here. They're coming here to destroy the mayor's car, and my friend is recording all this. The only thing I can do is simply watch. He's arriving here at the mayor's car, but now the police officer saw that something weird is happening, and now he's pulling out the gun. He said, get out of here now. He's recording all this. Dude, this is simply bizarre. You really shouldn't do this, because there's a police officer right behind, and now he's looking here. He said, so you support what the mayor did? I have to stop the worst from happening, so I'm coming here, but this car of mine doesn't even want to start. I don't know why, but this car isn't starting. Okay, this is terrible. I don't know what happened, but now a van just left here. I have the impression that it was this van that stole my gas, because in this van there's literally a criminal. I can't believe he stole my gas. Now I'm going to have to get my secret car. This whole time I had an electric car that I bought a long time ago, but normally I don't use it. I can't use it especially now because everyone hates electric cars because of the mayor. But even so, I'm going to get this car. And now I'm going to have to leave here to do a very important mission. I literally have to save my friend. So I'm coming here in the front. I can't let any of them be arrested. So I'm arriving here at the mayor's house. But it looks like it's already too late. Literally both are being arrested. Wait, I arrived to talk to the police officer. I'm basically their friend. And I came here to take them and bring them home. And now it looks like he's less angry. He said, take them far away. I don't want to waste my time arresting them. Okay, no problem. I'll take them far away and they'll never bother you again. And now I'm finally going back home. We're coming back here after a very long day. And now it's finally getting daylight, but this car is completely destroyed. It's very weird what you did. And now I just arrived here at home. This friend of mine only came back here to his house because he knows he got a second chance. But this taxi driver is staring at me. I already know what you're going to say. He said, did you buy an electric car because of the mayor? Actually, I bought it a long time ago, but I never used it because I didn't see the need. But now I finally have to use this car. but you can see that he simply hates this. But now he went back to his house. Because of the mayor, this guy doesn't have a job anymore. Somehow I have to reverse everything that happened. I have to make everything here go back to normal. And now this thief just arrived here in the city. I have something to say to him. And now it looks like he stopped. Good thing you stopped. But he's aiming this item. Dude, there's no point hiding. I know you stole my gas. And now he's laughing here. He said, what are you going to do? Cry? I think you didn't hear the news of the biggest change the city had. Now he got confused. And apparently he wants to know what happened. I'll let you check it yourself. So he got this tablet. And he's really very scared. This is the end of gas in Brookhaven. And if we don't do anything, literally this will be the permanent end. But there's still a way to save Brookhaven's gas. He came closer. He said, how can we save this? I'll do anything. You're going to have to help me with my secret plan. Now a few hours have passed, and we're literally watching the mayor's house, because he lives right in this house, and he has a car that always has gas. I'm sure he's getting this gas from somewhere, and both of us are here to find out where he gets it. But now he's finally coming back, and he's arriving back here in the city. He doesn't even suspect that we're spying on him to find out where he gets the gas. Okay, let's get closer very carefully. They can't know that we're following them. And now I'm going to stay right here. I wonder what crimes this guy has already committed, because there are several weapons up here. He probably stole money. Now the mayor is going up here, but his security guard is coming here, and now it looks like he's coming back. Okay, we have to go back here behind. He can't know that we're following him. I'm simply hiding. Okay, the security guard is coming here, and now it looks like he's coming here in the front. We have to follow him now. I hope he doesn't suspect us, although it's almost impossible. He's certainly suspicious. There's a super weird van that's following him, and now he's shooting. He's simply shooting at us. Okay, we're going back here behind, and now he just ran away. I don't think I'm going to be able to follow him because he's very fast. He's really very fast. I literally lost sight of him. I can't believe this, but he managed to escape. We literally don't know where he went. Okay, our mission was a failure. He said, go to the gas station. Maybe the gas is already back. It's literally impossible for the gas to be back because the mayor himself said that this isn't coming back. And now he's driving the van. Okay, take me there in the front. Let's check if the gas came back, even though I think it's impossible. So now we're arriving here. Dude, but what's happening? It looks like in the front there's the mayor's car, and his car is being refueled. I can't believe this is happening. And you can see that his car really is being refueled. Meanwhile, he's buying some things. Well, he's going to leave here, but we saw enough to know that all of this is a lie. So now he's leaving here, and we saw all of this. Then he ended up getting out of the car, and now he's arresting us. Dude, why are you doing this? He's really very angry, and he didn't say the reason. He said, you're going to jail for following me. Dude, this is definitely not fair. Luckily, this friend of mine arrived here, and he's recording all this. This is literally showing on television channels, but the police officer is again looking at us. This thief is being arrested, and now it's simply my turn. This is super unfair, but this friend of mine is recording me. Dude, I have something to say. I saw the mayor refueling his car, and it was exactly at this gas station. They agreed to refuel his car. Everyone is seeing this on their televisions, and now I'm really being arrested. Dude, this is unfair, but I managed to expose all the lies, and now they finally know this. But unfortunately now I'm being arrested. I'm being arrested for telling the truth. This is the most bizarre thing that's ever happened to me. Wait, but actually I'm not being arrested. I'm being taken to a different place. Dude, just tell me where I'm being taken. I'm being taken to the mayor's house. This is really the worst thing that could happen. I would prefer to simply be arrested, but there's a protest happening exactly at the mayor's door, and the security guard ended up coming out here to talk to them. They shouldn't stop protesting. This guy is looking here. He said, I lost my job because of you, and I hope they keep doing this. And this friend of mine is recording everything. It's very good that he's recording everything, but the police officer got closer, and he hit this guy. Seriously, I can't believe he did that. Now even this guy got scared, and my friend recorded all this, and the police officer is looking at him, and he grabbed this gun. Dude, get out of there now because the police officer is completely crazy. The mayor got up here, and he got really scared with what happened, so he left here to solve this, and this guy was waiting. Now he's coming here to the mayor's house. I wonder what he's going to do. Wait, but he picked up this thing. Actually, he was the person who stole gas from my car. We're both leaving here behind. Dude, I thought you were the person who stole the gas. He's looking here. He said, obviously it wasn't me, but we're both handcuffed. How are we going to take these handcuffs off? Now he's coming back here behind. He arrived right at this part, and he's trying to break the handcuffs, and it looks like he managed to. Dude, I'm trying to do this too, but I can't. Wait, he grabbed a chainsaw. Dude, why did you grab that? He turned that on. He wants to break the handcuffs this way. I ran out of here. I'm not going to let him break the handcuffs like that. I'll break this myself. And it looks like I actually did it. Dude, I can't believe you tried to do that. But this guy is leaving here. I don't know what he took from the mayor's house, but it looks like that house is on fire. The mayor's house is literally on fire. And this is obviously the end of his house. Now even he's arriving here, and he's very scared about what's happening. And the police officer arrived here. And now this friend of mine is arriving here to record this. He's literally recording everything. The mayor's house is being destroyed, and they're going there to put out the fire. And finally this guy got up, and now he ended up leaving here, and he took the mayor's car. Dude, what you did was genius. He simply stole the mayor's car, and now we're coming here. What you did was really genius. Now literally 3 months have passed, and the elections are happening. And now he's looking here. He has something to say to me. He said, I tried to do good for the city. Just know that if I'm elected, all of you are going to jail. You're going to jail. And also the police officer for what he did. And now the voting is officially going going to start. To vote here in Brookhaven, it's very simple. You just have to stand beside the candidate. That's how we count the votes. And everyone is coming here. Even the taxi driver arrived here. And now only 2 are left. And obviously the police officer came here. Dude, he got 1 vote. And only 1 friend has to vote. But he doesn't know which one of us he should choose. And I simply can't interfere. He has to choose this himself. He said, which one of you is going to make tax evasion legalized? Wait, what are you talking about? Dude, that's literally a worldwide crime. I can't legalize tax evasion. This mayor is looking here. He said, I'm going to legalize all crimes. I doubt anyone is going to vote for him. Wait, but the thief left here. What are you doing? He literally got a new vote. And now he has a real chance because the votes are tied. 3 people voted for me and 3 people voted for the old mayor. This friend of mine is arriving here, but he ended up voting for me. Okay, this is very good. I literally ended up winning. Now a few months have passed and these 2 guys are arrested here. The police officer was arrested because he hit that other guy and the mayor was arrested for making the worst decisions possible. And now this friend of mine is a police officer. And now we finally have gas in the city. My car is being refueled and even the thief is arriving here to refuel his car. Everything went back to normal. Brookhaven finally updated and released a new update that had a lot of new things on the map. There are new buildings too. There are new animations on the right. I want to see all of this with you today. And now all of them are using this animation. And one of them has to come here to see everything that was released. But now the 3 of them are arriving here. He said, I had an idea. Just watch. Even I want to know what he's talking about. But he's going up there in the front. And now he got a truck. He put several chairs. But all of them are arriving here. And all of them are using this animation. Okay, I'm driving this. And now in this truck, there are literally 3 people dancing here in Brookhaven. This update is definitely the best of all. But I want to see with you more things that were released in this update. Wait, but there's a problem. A police officer is coming here. He probably wants to arrest us. So he arrived here armed. He said, are you the owner of this illegal truck? Actually, this truck is my friend's, but from what it looks like, he ran away. I don't believe he's escaping back here. Dude, I swear he's the owner of this truck. But now from what it looks like, I'll be the person who will be arrested instead of my friend. This is terrible. So now I came here. Dude, I didn't do anything serious, but he got in the car. This is the most unfair thing that has ever happened to me here in Brookhaven. But I'm going to test with you everything that was released in the update, even while being arrested here in Brookhaven. Now I'm being taken in here. Just know that what you did was unfair. I don't deserve to be arrested for something I didn't do. But now I got this item on the right. When I hold it, this item appears in my hands. This is something that didn't happen before. On the right, this new button also appeared up here. When I press it, I can place several items here, and I can also make some different modifications. I press this button up here, and now I can move this item. Okay, this is really cool. I can also rotate this item. This is definitely the best update of all. There are way more options than I thought. But now this friend of mine is arriving here in the front. He'll finally pay my bail. He said, I came to give you some money, so you'll keep him arrested for longer. He has to learn to obey the laws. I don't believe he's doing this to me. This is totally unfair. So he gave this money, and now the police officer agreed to do this. So my friend ended up leaving here. He's the worst friend of all. Wait, but he just arrived up here. I don't know how you got in here, but now he went down here. Dude, tell me why you paid money for him to keep me arrested here for longer? He said, I don't remember doing that. Now let's escape. So he went up here and entered this secret passage. Literally, he escaped from here. Okay, I'm also going to escape because I'm not scared. Everything will work out. Wait, is this the getaway car? Dude, you're joking, right? But the police officer got up and he's coming here to see if I'm here. But the truth is that I already escaped. I don't know how he didn't see that I'm out here. Okay, let's go. It's better to escape in this weird car than simply not escape. And now we're arriving back here in the neighborhood. But there were more things released in the update. I want to see this with you. But first, I'm going to get a house here in the game. On the right, I'll have to choose my favorite house, which is exactly this one. He said, the police officer will look for you in your house. It's true, you're right. So I'll choose a completely random house. The police officer will look for me in this house. Meanwhile, I'm coming here to my friend's house, which is definitely a better option. Actually, he got his other house, but he will literally see me here. I don't know how you think this is smart. So he got this item. I wonder what he's going to do, but he started placing walls. He's placing walls around the whole house. Okay, this is great because this way I can test the things that were released without the police officer noticing that I'm here. So I got this item again. I'm going to place a chair here, and now if I click on this chair, these options appear. Now I'm going to rotate this chair, and I'm going to leave it up here. This is really cool. Literally, I can stay sitting here on a totally different chair. He said, I have an idea. Make an upside down dining table. This is definitely a great idea. So on the right, I'm going to get a dining table like this one. I'm going to place this table right here, and now I'm going to rotate the table like this, and I'm going to leave it up here. Now I'm going to get some food here. I'm going to rotate this like this, and I'm going to leave this up here. Okay, I placed everything here, but now I don't know how I'm going to get up here. Seriously, I have no idea. But he got this cannon. I don't think this is a good idea. Even I want to see if this will work, and now it actually worked. I don't believe he managed to do that. I placed this ladder here in the front, and now I'm going to climb up here in a much easier way. Now we're both here eating candy. This is actually pretty cool. He's also eating this candy, but this is what our vision looks like. Dude, it's really weird being upside down. The whole world looks That's really strange, but I decided to get down here because there are more things that were released in the update that I want to see with you today. But now the police officer is coming here in the front. This is terrible because he's definitely looking for me, and the first thing he did was check my house. He really thinks I'm inside here, and now he's coming right here. You can see that Bob is passing here, but he's looking at this giant wall. It's not normal to see a wall like this out of nowhere, and you can see that he got really confused. And now he's coming inside here. Literally, my friend is flying here. So Bob got into this cannon, and now from what it looks like, he's going to fly out. But that didn't work very well. Literally, he fell really far away, and now he just fell on the ground. This is terrible. I have to help him now. So now I'm coming here in the front, and a really weird van is coming here. What is this van doing? Because it's coming here out of nowhere. But now I'm coming here to pick up Bob. And he just appeared here holding these numbers. Maybe I shouldn't have come here to get you, but he got in the car, and we're going back home. I just wanted to know what this guy is doing here, but he stopped the van, and he's holding a gun. He's shooting in our direction. Okay, maybe it's better for me to get out of here. Dude, our car is almost breaking, and you're using this animation. Literally, I'm not able to drive this properly. He said, you just have to learn how to drive. Dude, that's not what's happening. But now this criminal is coming here. He's coming after us, and we have to go down here. So now I'm going down right here, and we're safe. This is probably the safest place we can be. So we're coming here in the front, and now we're going to escape from him. Okay, I'm coming here in the front, and we have to see more things that were released in the update. But now the car is stuck. But now he just arrived here, and now he just went down here, and he's coming here armed. This is terrible. And someone also turned off the light, but Bob went through the wall. There's a totally secret place here that I can enter inside, and now we're finally safe. But he got this torch. It's better that you put this away, because the criminal is literally coming here. You can see that he's getting close, and he's coming here armed. So he dropped this. This criminal is coming here in the front, but he turned back here. I think he's going to shoot my car. That's really what he's doing. He completely broke my car, and now he just came back here. He broke my car so I wouldn't escape, and now definitely I'm not going to escape anymore. Seriously, I don't know what to do. I think we're going to stay here forever. We're going to stay in this room forever because this is the safest place at the moment. For some reason, he got happy. He said, let's build a house in here. That's a great choice. So get the flashlight. Now he got this. I'm going to do something interesting down here until this serial killer finally leaves. From what I'm seeing, he's finally leaving, but he went down here again, and now he's coming here in our direction. Dude, did he notice that we're here? He's looking here in the front, and he dropped the gun, but there's literally light here, and the light disappeared. He noticed that there's definitely something here, especially because there's a light showing up. Dude, what are you doing? Drop this now. So he dropped it, but it's already too late. He's going to show up here at any moment. You can see that he's here on the wall, and he's trying to get inside. Okay, I'm carrying him, and now he just arrived here, but I went down here and teleported, and now he's coming down here, but we're not here. He's going to try to get into this room, but he definitely won't be able to. Okay, for now we're safe. While he's looking for us, he definitely won't find us. Wait, but what's happening here? They're all having dinner here, and even the police officer who wanted to arrest me is in that part. Now he just went down, and he's coming running in my direction. Okay, I'm going to get his car, and you have to come here too. Dude, let's escape from here. This is the best way to escape from the police officer. I doubt he's going to reach us with that bicycle he has, especially because it's very slow, but he's actually really fast. I didn't expect him to be this fast. Bob, you're going to drive this car, and you're going to take it really far away. So I arrived right in this part, and now I got out of the car, and I'm going to hide down here. Now he's going to drive this, and he's coming running here in the front, and the police officer arrived right here, and he's already coming after him, and he doesn't even know that I'm not in this car. Okay, now I'm free to test more things that were released. You can see that some things changed here in the mall. This happens because in 7 days the Christmas update will release. Wait, but what are you doing here? Now he arrived right in this part, and he even said hi. Okay, you'll be the person who's going to help me see more things that were released in the update. And now he's already using this animation. This animation is currently like this, but yesterday this animation was exactly like this. It was really different. Now the animation is like this. It's much prettier, but he's looking here. For some reason, his foot is moving like this. From what it looks like, he used this animation, and he also chose another animation. Okay, I'm using 2 animations at the same time. Dude, this is the weirdest bug. He said, use the flying animation. I don't have a flying animation, but I have an animation that's like this. It's really different. Okay, I'm going to use this animation now. I'm flying, and I'm also going to use this animation on the right, but it simply didn't change anything. There's no bug in this animation, and now you can see that this friend of mine is arriving here, and he modified his car and made it even uglier. I don't know how he managed to make this car uglier, but now I'm coming here to his car. Now he's using this animation. Even the driver can use this animation. He said, let's get a car that you can only enter if you use this animation. Okay, you're going to choose the car. So he went back here. I hope he gets a good car, and he got this bicycle. Dude, you're supposed to get a car. This is really weird. Now both of them are using this animation, and they left here. It doesn't make sense what they did, but now the police officer is coming back here, and from what it looks like, Bob is trapped inside here. I can't let Bob get arrested, so I'm going to get this car, and now I'm coming here behind him to rescue him. I just don't know why he didn't go to the police station. He stopped the car right here, and now he's shooting. He's shooting, so I'll leave here, and he really managed to do that. I'm going to leave here because I don't want to get hit. That police officer is completely crazy. I wonder where he's going, but there's a helicopter arriving here in the front, and it's landing down here. He probably probably arrived here to arrest Bob. Okay, I can't let that happen. So I'm coming here behind this police officer, and I'll have to activate the turbo of the car. Okay, I activated this, and the car is really fast. Bob, you have to jump from the car now. So he finally jumped, and now I'm going to escape from here. Look, what you did was great. We're finally escaping. And the police officer is coming here in the front. He didn't notice that Bob escaped. Literally, he entered inside here. So this soldier arrived here. He said, "Where's the prisoner?" And now he got really scared. Dude, I'm going to have to remove your handcuffs. You are literally handcuffed. So I just arrived here. And dude, come here, because I have a way to remove these handcuffs. It's the best way possible. Now I got this chainsaw. This will definitely work. For some reason, he got scared, and now he ran away from here. I don't know why he's leaving, since I'm trying to help. It's only this way that we're going to be able to remove the handcuffs. And he's escaping here in the front. Okay, I teleported in this part. He's going up here without knowing that I'm up here. Okay, I'm in this part, and now it's time to take off these handcuffs. He really doesn't want to take this off. And he escaped back here, and now this friend of mine ended up arriving here. He said, "The killer ended up asking about you. He's waiting for you." Wait, don't tell me you said that you're also my friend. So he got closer, and from what it looks like, he agreed. Now he's also going to chase you, and he got really scared, but I don't know exactly where he is. Wait, but someone entered my house, especially because the door moved. Okay, I'm coming here armed, because this guy has to stop what he's doing. He's literally chasing me. This friend of mine also arrived here, and now he's wearing the Christmas avatar. Look, I don't think this looks very good on you. Dude, you look really ugly. Later you can make the Christmas avatar. So he's staring at me. He said, "I'm cooler than you." That's obviously a lie, and it looks like someone left here. Okay, I'm coming after this person. I'm not going to let this criminal leave here now. This is officially his end. But it's Bob. Dude, I'm not going to remove these handcuffs anymore. I understood that you don't want me to do this with this chainsaw, especially because it's really dangerous. So he got happier, and that's why I'm going to use this axe. He got scared again and left running from here, but my friend appeared there. Calm down. It's just Bob who's in this part, and Bob doesn't know what to do. But my friend got these handcuffs, and he removed Bob's handcuffs. So he's looking here, and he said, "Thank you, you saved me, and you were the only one who tried to help me." He says that as if I hadn't tried to help him, but now the soldiers are coming here. They're probably looking for us, which is terrible. They don't know exactly where we are, but there's another person who's also looking for us, who is actually the serial killer. This is terrible, because he's coming in front of my house, and he just saw us. Now Bob escaped, and is running away, and the serial killer just arrived here. Literally, he just found us. I think this is really going to be our end, but the soldiers are arriving here. They landed here. I think actually this is the end of the serial killer, because he ended up escaping back here. So the soldier arrived here, and he ran through here. He's going after the serial killer. Dude, everything worked out, and why are you like this? You're the weirdest person of all. So he finally changed. Okay, now it's a little better. Now let's go, because we have to see more things that were released in this update. But Bob's cousin ended up arriving here, and he stole the car that belongs to the serial killer. And he arrived in the helicopter, and he just stole that too. I can't believe he took all of that. Now the soldier arrived right here, and the soldier is going after that helicopter that's escaping. I don't know where he's going. Dude, get a helicopter, and let's follow Bob's cousin. We have to make sure he's really okay, because I know him. I'm sure he's very crazy. So now this friend of mine just arrived here, and he's climbing up here, because this is the easiest way to get a helicopter, and he got this different helicopter. Dude, he has to come here now before it's too late. So he arrived right here, and he's going down this rope here. Okay, it looks like I'm going to have to climb this rope. So I'm climbing here, and now we have to see if Bob's cousin is okay. Now we're coming here in the front. The place where I am isn't very good. It looks like Bob's cousin is here in the front. He's arriving at the end of the map. Okay, I'm going to get inside this helicopter. This may look very difficult, but I'm sure I'm going to manage. Okay, I'm going to jump now. So I arrived here. I'm literally in this helicopter, which is arriving here in the front. I really don't know what he's doing. Wait, but this friend of mine just left here. Dude, you weren't supposed to just leave as soon as we arrived here. Literally, he abandoned me. We're going to the end of the map, but he's going down. I don't know why Bob's cousin is coming here in the front. He's coming to a totally different place. I don't know if he knows that I'm up here, but his avatar is the strangest avatar of all. We're discovering the things that are under the map. I'm using this animation. From what it looks like, he arrived here at the mall. This is the mall. Soon a new thing is going to be built, but under it there's nothing new. But in 7 days, the Christmas update will release, which will be simply amazing. But he arrived here. He said, "What are you doing here?" Dude, I asked the same thing to you. Who is driving this helicopter? Because there are no people inside here. Look, this is terrible. He doesn't know why I'm scared. Dude, if there's no one driving this helicopter, it will disappear at any moment. So now get this item, and let's just fly away. Now I'm coming in this direction, and I just arrived here. Now it's your turn to do this. I'm sure you can do it. So he got this item, and now he's coming here in the front, but he's not doing the flying bug. And now he's arriving here, and he's simply going to fall down here. Really? This is the end of Bob's cousin. He's going to fall down there, and now he's falling out of the map. And now he's under the map, and he just disappeared. And now he just appeared here. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, you just have to become a channel member, and I'll add you on Roblox.